so I'm going to define a moment for you, okay? So if we have that last set, and I reach out and I catch, okay? And reach out and I catch. That catches, okay? So do it again. Boom, reach out, catch. Boom, reach out, catch. One more time. Boom, reach out, catch. Boom, reach out, catch. Okay? So let's look at it a little slower. So one, I have to reach for it. I have to make contact with it. But as it starts to push on me, no, a little slower, I start to now bring myself into its direction. Okay? Same thing again, slow. I reach for it, and as it starts to push on me, I go in its direction and then rotate across. One more time. Couple of things. I reach and I yield. Boom, boom, reach, yield. Okay. In contrast, well, here I'm just hitting it from the side, hitting it from the side. With that, you can see I don't reach for it. I don't reach for it. So at the beginning, if you watch my tip, it's not there. Boom, boom. It's not there, it's over there. Boom. Okay? So there's a moment where I'm going to reach for it, go in its direction, and then I'm going to now be not conflicting with it, but depending on what I want to do, adhere to it or project on it. Okay? So here is your going in its direction. He's pushing me. Boom, boom. 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 There's a catch-up, okay? And the particular type of catch I'd like you to work is the quad going down and under. So I'm not here and leaning back, but I'm going under it. And I don't know if it's visible maybe from the side, and maybe you can see it here. Okay? So I'm going to go under it, almost like a tilt. And it'll allow my shoulders to move from this plane slightly back, you see, without having to do like that. It's going to make me hold my breath, okay? So I'm going under, and my shoulders will move back. So we go slow, under, and that was all I need. Now you can feel my ground path, right? Okay. Cool. And because I'm going with his energy, I don't need to be stiff up here. I go with it, boom, and this is the new ground. Okay, let's see what we get. So this catch is good. This quad movement here is good when I'm going to do both arms, okay? And both arms. Okay, this way too. Doesn't matter if after you here you turn, you're catching on the vertical plane. And so it allows you to not contest. Here, heavy there. Okay, try. All right, so there is some movement that you can see, like as you watch my shoulders are coming back, okay? But if you have a lot of tension in your hands, like you have a lot of tension, even if you come back, you get kind of stuck. It's a lot of weight on your hands right there. You feel that?
Right.
Okay. So your hands have to be very relaxed. And that's what as you move into that space, you want that, okay? So they're very relaxed, very relaxed, very relaxed. Oh, see, I tensed up there. When I push on you, you push on me, okay? So I have to be very relaxed, very relaxed, okay? The next one will catch on one side. So you can catch on the quad, catch on the shoulder release. But you're going to catch on one side here. Work on that side. Work. Catch the other side. Okay. And of course you can't combine the two. So I start with one and then I catch on the other side. See? So, boom, and catch here. Boom. Both, one side. Okay? And what you want to do with this catch is, I want to catch it for you to land on the kokyu. Okay? As opposed to, we do this stuff here, and then I press into the kokyu. Okay? On these, I land you. Okay? And we're gonna catch, we're gonna mix the two catching techniques, but we want them to land on the kokyu, okay? Projection. Okay, so you feel the pressure? Like you're pushing on my ground vector, okay? So I'm going to catch, you see? And I now take that pressure there. Do you feel it? It's right, it's there, but I'm not positive yang to you, okay? And so normally what we do is we push on that. And then I get positive yang. The same thing, the yield, and then we push. And sometimes you push with your hands, so your hand comes down. Okay, but what we're trying to do now is he's gonna boom, it'll be positive yang here. Okay? So in, boom. So you can see, I don't need to make my arm come out. I don't need to go forward. He just lands on it. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. Catch him and land him in the projection point. Okay, try to get to the other hand. So the kokyu hand is going here. So you can see I'm going underneath it. And then I yield it there, okay? And then that's it. So I'm not going to go under it, yield, and then around it. He is warm and pop. That's just where he lands. So if you pay attention, it's still in the yielding position. So when I yield over here, you can see it's drawing a trajectory that way. So I need you to be in this position so that that force line works. You guys see that? So you have to go across it, and then there's my X line. So as I go here, boom, this is where you get it. You see? And so it's projecting, and it projects that way. Okay, so that means this hand has to do something, can't do whatever. It has to get you there. So again, I go underneath on the yield, you see? And then it has to bring you there. Then this hand in this position can do its projection. So sometimes you're like, I'm stopping you, you see? You feel that? This one's yielding, but that one's stopping you. And then you can't ever get there. And so now I gotta make it go completely over something else. So on this yield hand, it goes like that, you see? Look how much you came forward. So the yield hand goes around. You guys see that? You can't go here. I cut down, I'm going to stop your progress. You see, you can't come forward. So I don't cut down, I just get out of the way of that hand. I never do any, I don't catch it. You get out of the way of it. You see? To release. There's that moment, you feel it? So this one I catch, and I'm going to be here now. Okay. So again, you can see I have these. If I'm catching right, I can get over the top. You see, I can get over the top. Okay. If I'm catching wrong, I can't. Okay. So here I'm doing one yield on the other side, and then I catch over here. Okay. You can see. Again, don't make this mistake and stop him. He has to be able to fall. And in a way, you're bringing him onto that hand, okay? Got it? So this hand, under, yield, boom is when he hits. This hand is helping him come onto that, okay? Let's try it. Here's the hand, and what we're doing is using your arm, like make a fist, okay? And I'm using your arm to go around. Okay. And this is what I'm doing. So, but instead of staying here and I move my shoulder, I move my quad, move my shoulder, and I come back around. So if you look down here, there's a lot of movement. Okay, so I'm using your grip, right? And that's what's making me do that. So I get all the way around to the top. Okay? And then of course you have the connection. So that's, look down here. Okay? Like, there's a lot of movement. Okay? Oh, I want to focus on this hand, on you now. Because it has to do the same thing. So I don't want to cut here. As I start cutting, you can't come forward. Even if you let go, you're not going to come forward. So what's happening is there's no movement over here. You see, and then I can't get over your arm. You see the pressure's right there. So this arm, this has to move. So I get all the way over it, you see, all the way over it. And if you pay attention, okay, so I go up, down. All right, let's plot your head in space from where you were. And then the other one, you see? You get it? Okay, so the two are moving, and it's right here, okay, where you hit it. Okay, and I can't do that if your yang isn't at a higher value. Okay, like for example, if you stay there, okay, and you can feel it, but there's nothing happening to your body. Do you see? The yang, your yang value is so low, it's stuck there. You see, like if you let go, it's stuck, but there's not enough to project you. Okay, so I get out of your way, so now the yang value has increased here, such that I don't have to move it in order to rebound you. You understand? Right? Okay, so that's what you have to do by getting out of the way. Okay? And the more you stop him, you're reducing the yang value. You're going to have to generate it by your movement. Okay? All right.